Hi people, this is Chandler Clips here, and today I'm going to be recording a Pokemon related video. Now I don't have any way of validly recording Pokemon games, but I want to show you a few things. Let's see here. Now I have a special folder here that has all my Pokemon related info. Now there's a lot of very incredible stuff that I have here. Now, I have a file that contains all the information on all the starter Pokemon. You would not believe just how crazy this is. I'm gonna show you this. So, it has links to the Bulbapedia pages of all of the starter Pokemon from all 7 current generations, and it tells me whether their attack or special attack is higher. This is important in the later generations for physical and special moves. And I have a few of all of these on my 6th generation games, and a few on my Gen 7, my Sun and Moon. So now these are very special Pokemon. These Pokemon here are special because they're both in the field and monster A groups, and so they can breed with all the starter Pokemon from the first 6 generations, with the exception of Froakie, which is only in the water one, meaning it can breed with the other water starters such as Feraligatr, Totodile, like Mudkip, Squirtle, those starters and their evolutions. So it can breed with the water types, but Rhyhorn is one of my particular favorites. And in fact, I actually need to have a special file just dedicated to Rhyhorn, because Rhyhorn is one of the easiest Pokemon to obtain, and I don't yet have a file for Rhyhorn. So I'm going to make one here. Okay, because Rhyhorn, while I don't typically use it in battle, although it has some use in its battle, there's a few very special reasons to use Rhyhorn. And the primary plan that I have in mind is for Generation 2, because as some of you know, Pokemon Gold and Silver have been released on the Nintendo eShop. So, it's very important for a few reasons, because if somebody obtains a Rhyhorn, let's see, which can be obtained on Victory Road on Generation 2, or traded over from Red and Blue, then it becomes possible to do some incredible stuff. Now this is for Generation 7, and as you can see, in Generation 7 he learns some amazing moves. These are nice, but what I'm actually interested in is I'm interested in egg moves and stuff. But let me go to the Gen 2 version, because this is incredible here. Because he can breed with the Gen 1 and 2 starters, all of them, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, since he can breed with all of those, it becomes extremely important for a few reasons. Because in Generation 2, he only learns a few moves here, and Earthquake is probably the best of them, but he learns a lot of TM moves, and because the father passes TM moves when breeding in Generation 2, this becomes extremely important. So here's the plan I had. The plan I had was to teach him Rest and Sleep Talk, because it's actually a wonderful combo. I've been trying out in the later generations where you use other moves while you're asleep by using Sleep Talk. So that's a plan I have for a Rhyhorn. I may teach it those moves because it becomes extremely important to be able to do that. since you only get one TM in most cases in Generations 1 and Generations 2, aside from glitches that might be able to duplicate them. So these are the TM moves that he learns in Generation 2. So what I typically do, because I keep track of all of this information so I can look at it offline as well. It looks terrible once I copy paste it, but it still gives me the basic idea of what moves it has. So now here's an interesting thing. Now let me see. I wonder if there are any other moves that Raidon can learn, because I don't see Ice Punch on this list. So let's see here. If I change the URL from Rhyhorn to Raidon, then let's see what happens here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking at all of these things here. Okay, yep, nothing special. Now, the reason Ice Punch is particularly important is because it is a really nice ice type move, and the reason it's good is because Ice Beam was removed as a TM in Generation 2. Instead, you've got like Icy Wind. So, but Ice Punch is a move that also exists in Generation 1. So you can teach something Ice Punch in Gold and Silver and then trade it back to Red, Blue, and Yellow, and it's still a valid move. So Ice Punch is an absolutely wonderful move, and here's the thing. It can be learned by Hitmonchan and Jinx without a TM in Generation 2, apparently. But they're in the human-like egg group, so passing that on by chain breeding would just be near impossible. It might be possible. Well, yeah, you could use a Smeargle. Yeah, you could use a Smeargle if you really wanted to do it that way. So anyway, now what I need to do here, because this is for my own research, but also to help other Pokemon players to see some interesting things, because it's in Generation 2, it's important to have Ice Punch on a Totodile because it's more powerful and more accurate than Ice Fang, which Totodile learns, but it has 95% accuracy, whereas Ice Punch has 100% accuracy, at least from what I remember. In fact, I might want to look at that. But let me see here. TM33, Goldenrod Department Store. Oh, purchase price. Oh, that's going to make this so much easier. You can buy the TM from the Goldenrod Department Store for Ice Punch. That's great. I don't need to breed Ice Punch onto anything because I can simply teach it to any existing Pokemon that learns it. So let me go back to this page for Ice Punch, and I'll show you. Yeah, see, yeah, it's a physical move which is good in later generations because Totodile has higher attack than special attack. Its power is 75, but its accuracy is 100. So now what we see here is, now this shows that in the later generations there are a few that can learn it by leveling up, but by breeding specifically, let's see, yeah, Totodile. See, Totodile is a monster in Water 1. Yeah, and so it is an egg move in generations 4 through 7. But it's a TM move in Generation 2. So pretty much with every generation except for Generation 3, you can in fact teach Ice Punch to a Totodile just by buying TMs. And this is important to know because I like that move and it really helps with those flying types. So yeah, this is just a short video as I form my plan because basically I'm trying to develop the ultimate moveset for my starter Pokemon team. So anyway, I hope that is helpful for somebody out there who's looking to breed some interesting moves like Ice Punch. But I don't know if anybody cares. But anyway, so this is a video that I can refer to, even for myself, just to remind me of some basic facts. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.